Rest in peace, both of you, for next weekend. I'm gonna be the sole host of this podcast now. You guys are gonna die.
There'll be food and drink and ghosts, and perhaps even a few murders. You're all invited.
Welcome to another episode of House of Ghouls Horror Movie Podcast. I'm your host, Ian VanGhoul, joined as always by my best friends and co-hosts, Colby and Crystal. How are you guys doing this week?
Hi.
Hi, I'm good. I think it's about to thunderstorm here, so hopefully we'll have some nice ambiance in the background.
Ooh, stars.
Mhm.
As long as the power stays on, we'll be all
Oh
right.
my God, don't even say
Oh my God.
it.
Well, we're just going to get right into it before we get right into it. So we have big announcements. We talked about a little bit last week. Again, you'll never guess what it is, but here it is. Crystal is officially joining us as our third co-host. She's been with us the past few weeks. It's been a lot of fun. We work together really well, and she provides some amazing insight and information and a whole other layer that we didn't even know that we needed. So, welcome, Crystal, officially to House of Ghouls. We are glad to have you.
That was me trying to make a champagne bottle pop, but it didn't work.
You just fish hooked yourself.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm so honored. I feel like you guys are gonna live to regret it, but here I am. I'm just kidding.
Not at all.
No,
You
I'm
know,
really excited. It's cool. This is really fun. This is honestly like it's such a highlight of my week when we do these because for so long I've kind of stayed in my own lane, just doing my own thing. So it's nice to be able to talk to you guys about horror movies.
We're pretty fun sometimes.
Yes, minus the gory stuff that the things that I've been introduced to, which I know I've said a few times on this podcast already, but it's definitely enlightened me because I never would have read anything splatterpunk. I never would have watched any real gross movies. So broaden the horizon. It's all good.
that's right. Hell yeah. But yeah, so hopefully by the time this episode is out on Monday, all the artwork will be updated on the social media accounts. If not, see it very soon, I promise. But speaking of social media, make sure that you're following us. We're on Facebook and Instagram. Join the Discord, hit up the Patreon. Again, shout out Ghoulie Julie for holding it down over there. And be sure to smash the 5-star rating wherever you're listening to this episode. So, like, follow, subscribe, share, interact. It all helps push us out into the algorithm, and it's all very much appreciated. So, new merch is on the way. You only have a couple more weeks to scoop up the current merch. So, head over to goalsquadshop.com, pick out something nice for yourself, and then get ready for some sick designs dropping in the next few weeks. And finally, if you own a local horror business, a clothing brand, coffee shop, anything horror related, and you'd like to advertise on our show, then hit us up because we're starting to get sponsor offers. But honestly, I'd love to keep it on brand and keep it horror related and keep it local to any of our areas. So shoot us a DM on Facebook, Instagram, or Discord if you're interested in working together.
So is Blue Chew out of the question?
Well, we'll see. We haven't gotten any offers from Blue Chew yet, so we'll keep our options open. So with all that said, let's get into it. Let's get into the horror movie news. So first up, Fear Street Prom Queen will be hitting Netflix on May 23rd. A brand new official poster was released this week, as well as a pretty gnarly trailer. So it's set in 1988. Prom Queen is a standalone story. It's not connected to the previous 3 films, but it's prom season at Shady Side High, and a gutsy outsider is unexpectedly nominated just as the other girls start to mysteriously disappear. So, did you guys check this out? What do you guys think of this so far?
I think it looks gnarly. I think it looks like it's gonna be better than I Know What You Did Last Summer.
That's not going to be hard to do.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it looks really cool. I actually just rewatched the 3 Fear Streets that were on Netflix. And I forgot how gory they were. I don't know how I did that. Maybe I just pushed it out of my memory. So I'm really excited to see what they do with this. Because I feel like a lot of people think of Goosebumps and they think of things where it's like, oh, the parents are away and there's something in the basement, then it just turns out to be like a faulty radiator. But like Fear Street from R.L. Stein is something that's like it's way like on a different level because it's for a different audience. So I'm excited because I absolutely love the first three.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for this one. And yeah, they definitely go hard in the gore, so I can't wait for this.
Dude, the deli cutter.
Right? It's the best. So there's a new movie hitting Shudder on May 23rd. It's called The Surrender. So it stars Colby Minifie, who plays Ashley Barrett in The Boys, and it's about a fraught mother-daughter duo whose relationship is put to a terrifying test when the family patriarch dies. The grieving mother hires a mysterious stranger to bring the husband back from the dead. So as the bizarre and brutal resurrection spirals out of control, both women must confront their differences as they fight for their lives and for each other. Did you guys happen to check the trailer out for this? Because it looks very kind of atmospheric and creepy, and I'm kind of into it.
I watched the movie already.
Oh, did you? Is it any
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, it's fucking it's kind of slow, but it's gnarly.
Fair enough. There we
And
go.
and I love the Colby chick from The Boys.
Yeah, that was the main reason why I was interested in it.
Her performance was awesome. I really dug that movie.
Fuck yeah, there we
But
go.
it was better than Ugly Stepsister, I thought.
Again, not hard to do, but hell yeah.
That's crazy. I haven't heard of that one yet, so I'll definitely check it out because I love when Shudder drops them on like Fridays because I'm just like, yes, now I can watch a new horror movie tonight. Um, yeah, that's interesting you say that about Ugly Stepsister. I haven't watched it yet. I think it's dropping on Shudder like May 9th. So because I've seen a lot of people rave about it, but this isn't a review on the Ugly Stepsister. I just wanted to say that.
No,
I didn't hate the Ugly Stepsister. Go ahead, Ian.
I was just gonna say, yeah, the movie's not. It's not a bad movie at all. Like it's a good movie. It's just I don't understand all the honestly I don't understand the raving for how gory it is
Mm.
because it's not that gory. It's not that crazy. Like there's a couple scenes that yeah, like it's gory,
It
but
goes,
like
there's a couple that go pretty hard at the end, but that's it.
yeah, but like compared to everything else that we all watch as like a collective group,
Mhm.
it's not that gory. So like it's kind of surprising to me when people are like, this movie fucked me up or whatever they say.
I'd do a lot worse to fit in that glass shoe.
Yeah, right. But no, it is a good movie. It's just I don't. It's very I don't know. I wouldn't call it a body horror per se.
I'll let you know my thoughts in 8 days or 7 days when it comes out.
7 days.
7 days.
So there was a trailer released for a new indie film called The Other. So it's set to release digital and on-demand platforms on June 13th. Now, this one's produced by Final Destination creator Jeffrey Reddick, and it's written and directed by Paul Etheridge. So after years of infertility, Robin and Daniel adopt Cathil oh shit, Cathelia.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
What's her name? Cathilo Shitley.
Yes, Kathy oh shit, Cathelia.
Okay.
Uh, so Cathelia, a mute orphan with a dark past. Their dream turns to horror as eerie events unfold and Cathelia's behavior grows unsettling. As an evil force takes hold, they must fight for their family and their survival. So this one looks interesting, but it looks like it could go either way. So it could be very cool and very atmospheric, or it can be very generic. And just judging by one trailer, I can't tell which way it's going to go. But I was interested because it's produced by the creator of Final Destination. But yeah, I mean, it looks interesting. You guys check this one out at all?
I was gonna say, Colby, did you watch the entire thing already?
No, I haven't even heard of it, but you had me at mute kids because it's my favorite kind of kids. I'm just kidding. That was really fucking rude. My kids just talk way too much.
It sounds cool. It's kind of, I mean, it kind of sounds like The Orphan a little bit. It's kind of
Yeah,
giving
that's
same vibes. I mean, it's maybe just because they adopted it. It's why it's giving that. So
yeah, there's a few different movies that like came to mind as I was watching the trailer, so that's why it can go either way because it just gave those vibes. So it might be really good, or it just might be a bunch of movies put together that we've already seen. Hard to say. So Todd Strauss Schulson, director of 2015's The Final Girls, is co-writing and directing a new film for Lionsgate called Rats. There's no details yet, but by the sounds of it, we can expect a rat infestation horror movie.
ugh,
I heard it's starring Tim Cheese.
you know,
Do you know who Tim Cheese is, Crystal?
no.
Really? Tim Cheese is the one who killed John Pork.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Rest in peace, John Pork.
Gosh.
I
Just
don't know. I don't know what this is.
just forget it. That was for you, chef.
I
Uh,
know you're listening. And
Um,
finally, finally, Josh Stolberg, the co-writer of the 2009 Sorority Row remake, has started to tease a sequel. Now, nothing's confirmed. There's no official announcement yet, but he's been posting some makeup tests and things that would allude to the fact that a sequel is in the works. How are you guys feeling about a Sorority Row sequel?
I loved Sorority Row when it first came out.
Right? I dig it too.
hmm Yep, same. I read that news and I was like, ah, yes, please. I'll take another one.
Hell yeah. But yeah, that was all the news for that film, possibly. So as more comes in, we'll let you guys know. And then the last bit of news, it's a little bit of music news. So Mammoth, a band fronted by Wolfgang Van Halen, who's the son of Eddie Van Halen, released a new music video for their song The End. Now, I've never listened to this band at all, but I saw this and I checked it out. And the video is directed by Robert Rodriguez and Greg Nicotero. And it's a mix of From Dusk Till Dawn and Michael Jackson's Thriller. And it stars Danny Trejo. And it
What?
absolutely rips. I posted it in the Discord. You can check it out there. But yeah, I mean the song's pretty catchy. It's kind of whatever, but the video though goes fucking hard. There's vampires, there's werewolves. It's gnarly.
I stood next to Greg Nicotero today.
Aw,
I
did
didn't
you
get a
say hi?
picture. No, I didn't even talk to him or anything.
I was like, did you say hi?
I was like, oh shit, there's Greg Nicotero.
But that'll do it for the news. So what did we watch?
Yesterday, I watched Clown in a Cornfield.
So jealous.
It's a banger. It would be my favorite movie if it wasn't for Sinners this year. And yeah, all I'm gonna say is go see this if it's playing in your local theater. Like, go support this movie. I also watched Death of a Unicorn. Meh. And then did I talk about It Feeds last week?
No, you didn't.
Well, I watched It Feeds. I liked it. Very Insidious vibes, but I dug it. The jump scares were very effective.
Yeah, I
Yep.
really liked it as well.
hmm
And the person who is a villain was cool to see as a villain because he's always a good guy.
Mhm.
So I actually really dug It Feeds.
Oh yeah,
And then that's all I've watched because I've been super sick all week. Like yesterday was the first day I was like able to function as a human being.
been down with the sickness all week.
Wah.
Let's see. I watched a few. I watched The Night They Knocked. It's on Tubi. It was okay. It was basically like a home invasion kind of horror movie, but with clowns, but they were like dressed up as like I think juggalos, is that what they're called? Like the people who like insane
Is it the
clown
ICP
posse?
movie? Is it
Huh?
the ICP? Is that the ICP movie?
I honestly don't know. It like came up in my suggestion and I was just like, sure, why not? So it was pretty good, lower budget. Then I watched another Simple Favor. I don't know if you guys watched that one yet.
Sounds familiar.
So it's the sequel to A Simple Favor with Anna Kendrick and Blake
Yeah,
Lively.
Blake Lively.
So I watched that. The first one was better. It was all right. Um, Then I watched The Witch in the Window. It's an older movie. It was good. It wasn't super scary. It had more of like a message about like family, which I'm okay with. And then today I watched one. It was it was on Tubi. It's called Aqua Slash.
Yes.
Banger. Fucking banger.
Love it.
I was watching it and I thought of you guys and I was like, I'm not going to text them because I feel like they either know exactly what this is or they have no idea what it is and they're going to be like, what is that? So, yes, I
Such a
watched that.
banger.
I watched that today. That was wild. I actually really liked it.
It's so
I mean,
fun.
the last 15 minutes I liked. The rest of it I don't really care about, but the last 15 minutes were brutal and I was like, I really like this movie and I need to know if they've seen it. And I was like, of course you have. So
Ian, was I the one who told you to watch that one?
Yes.
Dude, I watched it like when it first released in like 2020 whatever,
yeah, I don't know.
and I loved just the limbs sliding down the slide. It's so good. It's so bad, but it's so
It
good.
is, and you know the one owner, the guy, he kept
Mhm.
making me laugh the whole time. Like he would just his one-liners were so funny. Like the one point he just I don't even remember what he was saying, but I was just like because it was just like his funny one-liners. His line delivery was hilarious.
Coda hates that movie because we watched it together when it first came out. We rented it, and she's like, "This is so fucking stupid." I was like, "How dare you?"
But that's why it's fun because it's stupid. That's why like it's
I
okay.
love
Right.
it.
It's so good. The audacity.
It's a fantastic summer movie.
It really is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's giving Final Destination, but really, really, really drawn out, which I'm okay with.
Final Destination meets the Karate Kid.
Perfect. All right. Well, I watched Until Dawn. Fuck that shit. I'm not even gonna get into it because we could have a whole conversation about it. So we'll just save that for another day. But yeah, I was not impressed. I watched Project MK Hex. That movie rips.
I watched
Love
like
it.
half of it.
It's good. I really
No,
I'm
like
gonna
it.
see
I
it.
I watched. I really liked what I watched, but there's when I was sick and I just kept falling
Mm,
asleep or couldn't pay attention.
that's fair. Yeah, that's a wild one to watch when you're sick.
It's making me dizzy.
Yeah, I bet. There's a lot going on.
Because it's found footage, right? So it probably was like,
That and it's really trippy. But dude,
Mhm.
that part when the mom is crawling around the floor and jumps on the bed, holy
ah, no
fuck! No,
spoiler.
it's not like a big like spoiler or anything. It's
Okay.
just this creepy mom crawling around on the floor and she got a knife in her hand. It's like clanking on the wood floor. It's so creepy.
Ooh,
You don't know what it's
just like
coming.
freaked me out a little bit. Probably because
Yeah.
as soon as you were doing this, literally like the huge thing of thunder and lightning just went off. So it's
Yes.
giving very Evil Dead
Let's go.
2013 right now in my apartment.
Yes.
Don't cut it off.
Don't cut it off.
Let's see. I checked out Bag Boy Lover Boy. That was a recommendation from Spit the Supreme Being, homie. Appreciate it. That one is it's very like Who's Watching Oliver vibes. So like
Oh.
minus the weird fucked up mom. But it very like vibes like that. It's not nearly as like it doesn't go as hard, but just very unsettling. It was an interesting watch. It was a good time. I got my very first dark sky screener finally for A Desert, and I really dug it. It was a cool little like horror thriller and pretty wild as well. I watched Locked Rip, Bill Skarsgård playing Pete Davidson. Loved it.
Yeah. Ew, that's so funny.
It is funny because I was thinking it the whole time watching it.
Dude, it's like the blonde hair and the pink hoodie, like
And the tattoos.
and the tattoos, yeah, like straight up Pete Davidson. But it was really good though, like
I
it,
love Pete.
right? Me too. But yeah, I mean, as far as a movie, it's whatever. It's just kind of like a generic movie, but like the performances make it good, and it was
It's cool.
entertaining. I liked it.
It was Coda liked it a lot more than me, but I still liked it.
hmm Yeah, it was a good time. I watched the masterpiece that is The Sand.
So good.
It's not as good as Aqua
It's
Slash.
it's
I was gonna say
they're close. They are
they're
close.
close. They're
They are very
close.
close. But yeah, The Sand is the best worst movie I've ever seen.
Dude,
Um,
real quick, Crystal, when I reviewed Aqua Slash like over the summer, I did like you remember that filter on Snapchat with the snorkel and stuff when you're underwater?
Yes.
I did the review using that filter.
That's funny.
I just thought of that.
and then the last one I just checked out today was Bloody Axe Wound, and I had a
Yay!
lot of fun with it. I really dug it.
Yeah.
It goes hard as fuck.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I just wanted more Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Mm.
But I mean, for what it was though, I mean, it's another one that's like just to kind of turn off your brain and watch the entertained type movie, and
It's
I
fun.
dug it.
It's like heartfelt too.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, for
Love
sure.
the music, the soundtrack.
Mhm.
Um, I added the songs to my Spotify list like as
Oh,
soon as I was watching it.
It's very on par with the Final Girls that we just
yes,
talked about recently, but it's not as good. But I love the Final
right.
Girls so fucking much.
But yeah, I mean, if it's that vibe, Final Girls, like Freaky, like those type of movies, I'd say
Mhm.
that sort of vibe. So yeah, it was a good time. So yeah, that's what I watched. So what did we read?
God damn it, dude. I finished Clown the Cornfield too.
Let's go.
Obviously, I loved it. I also just finished a book about 20 minutes ago, and I have never hated myself more for finishing, listening. Just, it's the worst, like, most vile book I've ever read. Like, I've talked about Dark Side of Hell being the grossest, gnarliest book I've ever read, and this made Dark Side of Hell look like a Dr. Seuss book.
That's wild.
Crystal, do not read it.
I'm not reading it.
Do not.
No. No.
And what's crazy is I got this recommendation from my wife.
No shit.
She
Yes.
didn't she
Oh,
didn't read it. She didn't
yes.
read it or anything, but she's like, this book's going around everywhere and everybody's DNFing it. It's supposed to be really fucked up. I was like, well, should we get it on Audible so we can both do it? And she's like, yeah.
Did she read it?
Not yet. I'm gonna tell her to though.
I'm gonna ask her what she thinks when she.
Oh man, it was gnarly. I also started another one, but I can't remember what it was.
It
Um,
sounds so good.
come back to me.
Fair enough. Crystal, what'd you read this week?
I am almost about halfway through Made a Monster.
Hell yeah.
I like it so far. I am glad that I read The Night Stalkers first though, because it's not like Night Stalkers is just disgusting, and this one is like
There's meaning behind the stuff,
right.
the
There is
subject
though, I
matter.
will say though, The Night Stalkers, there is meaning behind it at the end, but
Oh,
it takes a long time to get there. But this one already started out as like more heartfelt and like
mhm.
what I'm saying just from like the beginning of it. And I'm almost done with Queen Boss Slay. So I have about 45 minutes left on that one. So I'll let you know what I think next week.
Yeah,
Hell
Rob's
yeah.
writing, it makes it very easy to read too. I
Yes,
love his
yeah.
writing.
It's really it is. It's very like modern, and I
Mhm.
like that it uses a lot of like it says like TikTok and like the tick like he talks about the TikTok lingo in there, and like he like there's one part of the book that it made me look at like a phrase that's used all the time with women and men, and I was like, huh, I never thought about it that way. Like the man versus bear thing.
Mhm.
Is what I'm talking about? Like when I first started reading that part, I was like, I wonder where this is gonna go. But then the way that it was explained through the character, I was like, huh, that's interesting. And never thought about it that way, that you could literally just, punch a dude in their face. You can't really punch a bear. So
Yeah. I remembered the one that I was reading. I'm about 70% through it. It's called A Life of Crime by Aaron Beauregard.
Ooh,
It's gnarly.
it always is.
It's gnarly.
Hell yeah.
The one thing, like it's just a fucked up book. It's like this just drug addict dude that prostitutes himself out for other men and he meets, and this is just a part of the story. This isn't the whole storyline or anything, but there's a part where he meets up with this rich dude a lot, and this rich dude's like, I see a lot of potential in you. He's like, come home with me and let's get you right. And he ends up turning him into like he castrates him and turns him into a dog, keeps him in a kennel, and puts him through like human dog shows like on the dark web. It's fucked up. It's only like a short segment of the book, but that's the type of shit in this fucking book.
That's wild. How many kids died in it so far?
None.
Damn, that's wild.
None. At least I don't remember any kids dying. I don't know.
Fuck yeah. I love it. So I read a bunch of shit. So I finished up Scurry from Sean Barber. That was not extreme or splatterpunk, but it was a really good horror story. Really dug that one. I read Plastic Monsters from Daniel J. Volpe. Fucking phenomenal. It's very like beauty is only skin deep type story. It's like chick's getting older and is very jealous of younger women around her, so she goes to extreme measures to try to keep her youth. It gets pretty gnarly.
Wait, what's the name of that book?
Plastic Monsters.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a good time. Speaking of Rob, he sent over a short story of his called Scrambled Eggs.
Oh, we all read that. I
Yeah, we
forgot
all
to
read that
say
one.
that.
What'd you think of Scrambled Eggs, Crystal?
Um, I after I finished it, I had a burrito and I put hot sauce on it, and I'll never look at hot sauce the same way again. Every time I put hot sauce on something, I'm just gonna think of his little short story in the back of my head. So,
What if you sucked the eggs through your burrito through a twisty straw?
so gross. I don't even like eggs either, eggs at all. So it was just gross. It was good though. I was entertained.
Absolutely.
Um, but I'll never look at hot sauce again. The
Did
same.
That's fair.
did I even say the name of the fucked up book?
I
No,
don't think so.
no,
I don't
like
think I
the
did.
super fucked up one. No.
Yeah, it's called Dollface. If you do want to read it.
Oh, yes, absolutely. But yeah, I do enjoy eggs quite a bit, and I'm only eating them through a straw from now on.
Oh,
So thank you, Rob.
I was about to say I'm only eating mine over easy from now on.
oh my God, you guys are so gross.
But yeah, that story was that was a good time.
Ugh.
He sent me another one from another author called Birthday Meat Suit
I
by
didn't read that
Drew
one yet, but he sent it to me.
Valdez. That one was good. It wasn't quite on the level of Rob's writing,
Oh,
but
for
it was
real?
a good time.
When I saw that name, I was like, "Well, this is gonna be fucking gnarly."
I mean it's gnarly, but it's it didn't take things quite as far as I was expecting, but it is definitely gnarly. And then I am currently working on a book called The Devil's Gunt by Geraldine Rice.
Gunt or cunt?
No, Gunt.
Oh, I was like, "What the fuck?"
I
Um,
mean, either one would be believable,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah,
So,
but I wasn't. I assumed by Gunt, like I figured I knew what that meant, but I had to look it up, and yeah, it's the area between belly and the other area. So a gunt, gut and cunt. But yeah, this essentially this dude gets pregnant from the devil or by a devil. But yeah, that was pretty interesting so far. I'm really into it. And then as far as my physical read, I am finally starting Us from Postmortem.
that one
So
takes
I am
place in
stoked to
Chicago.
hell yeah. So I'm stoked to finally get into that. But yeah, that's all I got. So we're gonna do a new segment where we talk about the upcoming physical media releases. There's a few on here. The big one is Jaws is getting a 50th anniversary 4K steelbook. It releases on June 17th from Universal. It has over 5 hours of extras, including a brand new 50th anniversary documentary. Now, with the 50th anniversary, the movie is coming back to theaters from August 29th to September 4th, and there is a Jaws popcorn bucket that's pretty damn cool. I think it's at 11 inches. It's the shark, like pretty much from the poster. So it's like the vertical shark,
Hmm.
popcorn in the mouth. It's fucking gnarly. I need it.
I need it as well.
What about you, Crystal? Do you need it?
Yeah, I think I saw it and I was like, this is so cool. It's like, I love this. I love the
Right?
popcorn bucket resurgence of everything. What do you think?
Absolutely. Scream Factory is releasing a 2-disc 4K version of Abigail that comes with commentaries, interviews, and deleted scenes. That's coming out July 8th. And then the 1985 Larry Cohen classic, The Stuff, is getting a 4K release from Era Video. 2-disc set, audio commentary, making of featurette, interviews, much more. That comes out July 22nd. The artwork for that is fucking nasty. So can't wait for all that. So that's the upcoming physical media releases. What'd you get this week for physical media pickups, Colby?
Oh man. So I got a couple books at the con today. I got this one called Look What You Made Me Do.
Oh my God, Taylor Swift. I'm just kidding.
It's written by Joe Prossit. So this one, you know how horror movies end, like with the final girl killing the bad guy and everything. So this is where this book starts. So the whole book is just her trauma and
Ooh,
PTSD afterwards. So I'm excited to dive into that. I got Runts by Daniel J. Volpe.
so jealous. I need that.
I want to read it so bad, but I'm saving it for my trip to Nevada this week.
That's fair.
And then so this guy named Ryan Oliver, he emailed me on Monday and he's like, "Hey, can I send you some of my books to review for me?" So before I replied, I went and looked him up on Instagram and everything. And then I saw that he was going to be at Nightmare Weekend. So I was like, "Actually, I'm going to Nightmare Weekend, so I can just meet you there, come talk to you at your booth so you can save some money on shipping." He's like, "Hell yeah, absolutely." So actually does graphic novels, and they're pretty fucking gnarly. So this one is called Godfly, and it's like a black and white, like kind of circus thing. And then on the back, it comes with like all these stickers, a little fly, just a bunch of cool shit. So he gave me that one. He gave me this one called American Clat. Well, the font is really goofy. With electricity. Yeah, American something with electricity. There's no goodies on this one or on the back of this one, but the cover is still really gnarly. And then the last one, he said this is his newest one. It's called Phantom Grip. Kind of a dirty title. And on the back of this one, you get more stickers. You have a visitor hospital pass, a visitor or a fucking wristband from the hospital. So it's a
Oh yeah.
bunch of really cool shit. I'm excited to dive into these graphic novels. It'll be easy, quick reads.
Mm-hmm.
And now for my physical media. The first three will be I just did a blind box from TerrorVision. So the first one I got is Some Guy Who Kills People. You know what that one is?
Yeah, I have that one. I haven't
Did
watched
you?
it yet though.
Okay. I know the guy from Superbad's in it, so I'm excited to check that one out. The next one is called Captives. It just has a study in psychological terror with a twist of irony. And then, I mean, this is the one I was excited to tell you. I got Blood Car.
Yes. Fucking blood car. Let's go.
And then yesterday when I was at TerrorVision, I saw this box set and I had to fucking grab it. It's not the Vinegar Syndrome release, but it is the Arrow release of the coffee table.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh, for real?
Really?
No, I mean, I read the wiki page because I know that everybody was like, it's crazy. So sometimes before I watch movies like that, I got to read the wiki page. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it.
It's actually a good movie.
Maybe one day.
And then my other one was a Walmart pickup because they didn't have it on Blu-ray. I'm not a big fan of buying DVDs anymore, but I couldn't pass this one up.
Cool.
VHS Beyond. I love the cover art for this so much.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But that is my big ass haul for the week.
Nice.
What about you, Crystal? Did you get anything this week?
New
Nope, I
car?
didn't get anything this week.
Nothing.
No new car?
No,
All right.
no, I had to pay my rent.
That's fair. Well,
Nice.
I got the horror pack that came I think after we recorded last episode. So we got Late Checkout. Still haven't checked it out yet, but that's from Scream Team. And then we got 3 Dark Sky films. So Coming Home in the Dark. Haven't watched that one yet either. We've got Let Us Pray, fucking banger, and motherfucking Stitches.
I love that you got Stitches.
Me too. I'm so happy that I own it now. And then I picked up a 4K this week of Slumber Party 1 and 2, Slumber Party
Oh,
Massacre.
yes.
And then I picked up, I'm always looking for Goosebumps books, like the OGs,
Mhm.
can never find them. But I went to Ollie's and they had a whole pack. No, it's not the OG artwork, but it is it's still the same story, it's the same books. So it was a whole fucking pack for like $20.
Dude,
And I was like, yeah.
the guy that does the artwork for all the OG Goosebumps, he was at the
Mhm.
con today.
Oh hell yeah. But yeah, I was like, I can't find, I'm not gonna find 10 fucking books all together, like, and not buy it. So so I had to buy it. And that's what I got this week.
Which books are in there?
Well, Attack of the Graveyard Ghouls, A Shocker on Shock Street,
Banger.
Say Cheese and Die,
Banger.
I love that one.
right? Vampire Breath, The
I remember that
Abominable
one.
Snowman of Pasadena,
I love that one.
One Day at Horrorland.
Oh, that one's a good one too.
Yeah, there's some bangers in here. Please Don't Feed the Vampire.
Never heard that one.
Return of the Mummy, The Haunted Mask, and Night of the Living Dummy 2.
Nice.
So yeah, I was pretty stoked about all that. So with all that then said, we'll get into our main topic. And today, or this week, I should say, we're talking about opening scenes. So the best opening scenes, our favorite opening scenes in horror movies. There's so many. So
Oh,
I did like a top 6, I guess, but like there's so many. So I don't know if we want to do a top 6 and just kind of round robin it, or just throw out titles, or however we want to do this.
I have a top 9.
one,
I
two,
wrote
Like top
9.
3, 4, 5,
I
6,
wrote 9.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because I don't know what you guys have. So
Yeah, I've got a top 18.
My first
yeah.
one, Pet Cemetery 2. Because
Not on my list.
I love how it's a movie within a movie.
Yes, that's true. I didn't even think about that. I do
It
love
doesn't
that.
go super hard or anything, but I just love how it's a movie within a movie.
Hmm.
That's good. I like that.
And Eddie Furlong screaming.
That's true. Eddie
He had
Furlong.
he had that iconic scream back then.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Crystal, what you got?
The first one I have is It Follows.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's only like 3 minutes. About
how
three
did I
minutes
forget that?
long. Yeah. I think it was just the way that the camera is just like chasing her, so you feel like you're the entity
Mhm.
and you have no idea what's going on because it's literally the opening. So all you see is this girl running out of her home, running down the street, running back into her home, getting into her car, ending up at the beach, and then the scene immediately stops, and then you get that crazy scene of like her leg just like bent backwards.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I remember the first time I watched that, and then you see her on the beach with her leg all fucking
Yep.
weird, and I was like, I don't like it. But it was a gnarly opening. I love that. Oh, where to start? I'm gonna say The Collection.
Oh, that's the
Mhm.
second one, right?
Yeah, it starts with that dance club scene
Mm-hmm.
and the farm equipment.
So brutal. And like
Yes.
how he's just standing on the rafters looking. It's such a cool
Yeah,
shot.
like a boss. Yeah, an
So
absolute
fucking
boss.
cool.
Yeah, I haven't watched that in a while. I need to rewatch that. But that movie fucking rips, and that opening scene rips as well.
Both movies just fucking slap, dude.
Mhm. Absolutely, so good.
My next one, I have The Devil's Bath.
Oh, I
I love
forgot
it.
about that one.
It's on mine as well.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, I turned it on just because it was like a brand new Shudder release and yeet.
Oh my God.
Oh man, I'm
It
never gonna
was
watch that movie again though.
Me
it was like
neither.
Rose at the end of Titanic, but better.
That little boy's screams at the end of the movie will always haunt me. I can't watch that movie ever again.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I watched that movie. I remember when it dropped. I think I watched it at like 10:30 at night. I shouldn't have done that because I was so unsettled after it was over. I should have
Hmm.
waited till the next morning to watch it. Um, I was just like, this was bad. Like as soon as the opening scene happened, I was like, I should have watched this tomorrow. But once you start a movie, you can't really stop. So,
And the whole plot that that movie revolves around is just so fucked up.
ooh, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like when I remember, like when I first put it on, it was like in the middle of the day. Like I think the kids were napping, and Coda was in the kitchen doing the dishes or something. And the scene with the baby happened in the beginning. I rewound it, and I was like, Coda, Coda, come watch this. She's like, you're fucked up. All right,
Such a good opening.
what you got, Crystal?
I have Friday the 13th from 2009, just because it's kind of like what you were saying with Pet Sematary 2. It's kind of like a movie within a movie because the opening scene is 21 minutes long. Like the whole thing. It's like a whole like explaining Crystal Lake and then how it was like a mining camp before it was a summer camp. And how like the actress looked like Jason's mom. And it kind of gave like Jason a little bit of the story behind him too, like how he stalked his victims and he like set up traps within the camp and everything. Um, and like Jason Voorhees was just like living his best life on Camp Crystal Lake, and if anybody came in, then he was gonna kill him. So I love that opening scene because I remember I was like, wait, they all just died. What is happening? And then it's a completely new set of people. Loved it.
Yeah, it's such a good opening. Well, first half hour, whatever you want to call it. I love that. The hell yeah. My next one is Zombieland.
Dude, the for whom the bells toll,
Yes.
or who for whom the bell tolls, however the fuck you say it,
Something about bells, yeah.
that toll.
Um, but yeah, I've never been a huge Metallica fan, but that song fucking rips, and that
I do
song
love that
playing
song.
with fucking zombies just tearing people apart
It's
is
so
fucking
sick.
perfect.
What song did they use in part two? Because they tried to do the same thing in part two. It wasn't as cool, but it was still cool.
I don't remember. I only ever watched that one once. I don't remember.
Same.
But yeah, the first one though, fucking fantastic.
Next, it's a movie I don't even like, but the beginning, it's the best opening of the whole franchise, and that's Evil Dead Rise.
Pissed.
Okay. You think
That
that one's better than 2013?
I do. I mean, I love the 2013 one, but I still think the Evil Dead Rise opening is fucking better.
Yeah, when the character's like reading the book
It
and
just scalps her ass.
she's facing the wall and she starts reading from the book and then her voice
Yeah.
changes and she scalps her and then they go to the dock and
The shit
like
with the drone. And then
she takes
the
the drone and she like shoves it in her face.
dude, the title card too above that lake. It's so fucking cool.
And
Oh, yeah.
her feet are like pointed as she's coming out of the water. It's
And
so
then the rest of the movies.
I love the rest of the movie, but that title card though, that's the best title card of all time.
It's
Mhm.
so sick.
I remember I saw it in theaters and it was, I don't know if you guys like felt the same way, but when I saw it in movie theaters, it was so fucking loud.
Loud as
And
fuck.
apparently, you guys maybe know this already, but I looked into it after I saw the movie and I was like, what the fuck was it so loud? Apparently, each movie theater was instructed to turn the volume all the way the fuck up to make it so unsettling and to make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, I didn't
That's
know
why it
that.
was so loud. Because I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Huh. Interesting.
That
I love that. I love that choice though. I love that
is
movie.
cool.
What you got, Crystal?
Um, Terrified.
Oh,
Ooh,
fuck yeah.
yes.
Oh my God.
How do
So,
I not have that?
um, I first moved into this apartment, I want to say about 5 years ago. So let me just set the scene, okay? So my bedroom is like here, right? And then here's like my closets, little hallway, and then my master bathroom. And then there's a shower here, right? So I'm laying in my bed in my bedroom. Mind you, I can see into my bathroom, into the shower. And that scene with the Clara, I think her name was,
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
I had to turn the movie off, turn on all the lights, and shut my bathroom door. I had to stop watching the movie. I was beside myself. I was terrified. I was so scared. And I was like, and I don't think a movie has done that to me like in a really long time. But it's one of my favorite opening scenes. It's one of my favorite movies, horror movies in
Mhm.
general. This is my favorite opening scene, but I hate it so much. And I rewatched it for this episode and I still felt the same way. I was like,
I'm not even gonna lie. The first time I watched it, it was when Code and I first got like our apartment, and she was working. I also turned it off pretty early on because she was gone, and I was scared to watch it alone.
that movie was terrifying. And I remember I made a video on Instagram and I said, I don't think I can finish this movie. And Damien Ruggie, who's the director, commented on the fucking post and told me that I had to finish it. And I was like, fuck, now I have to finish it because the fucking director commented it on my Instagram
I
reel.
love Damien. It's dude,
Oh my
it's one of the
God.
scariest movies ever made, I think.
One of the scariest movies I think I've ever seen in like ever.
And a
Ever.
lot of people won't watch it because of foreign language.
Oh yeah, fuck that. Whatever. Fucking read the
It's
subtitles.
so fucking good though.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're just
Ian.
they're just missing out. So fuck them. That movie's fantastic. So my next one is a movie that I'm not a huge fan of, but I love the opening scene, and it's the 2010 Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
I love that. Love that.
Yeah, that opening scene, like that set the whole thing up for me the first time I saw it because I was like, oh, this is gonna be good, and then I was let down. But the opening scene, like with fucking Kellen Lutz and just fucking stabbing himself in the throat and like, oh, just that whole thing was fucking gnarly. And I don't care what anyone says, that opening scene fucking rips. So
I'm one of the
I
few
will
people
forever.
that doesn't hate that movie.
I don't hate it either. I don't hate it either. I
I think
don't
there's a
hate
lot of
it
good stuff
either.
in it. I wish, honestly, I think if they just didn't recreate the scenes they did from the original
Mhm.
with the shitty CGI, if they just took that out, it'd be so much better.
I agree.
Because yeah, it's not nearly as bad as what people make it out to be, but it does have some issues.
My next one is Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good, so fucking good.
I love the opening for part two.
I hate it and love it at the same time.
Dude, he's like hanging out the window.
I hate those guys, those two guys,
Dude, they're
but it's so
horrible.
satisfying.
It is. I love everything about Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Absolutely.
Fucking Chop Top. Whew.
It's such a goofy, fun movie.
It is. It really is a fun one.
Mm.
I love that. Hell yeah.
That's funny. Let's see. My next one is, let me find a good one. House of a Thousand Corpses.
Damn it, fuck.
Mine's on. Yeah, it's on there.
Like that's one we all three of us
Oh
had.
my goodness, I love the opening to that because you get the Dr. Wolfenstein first, who's talking about like the creature
Mhm.
feature, and then you go into like Captain Spaulding, and I just love it. Just sets the scene so well because it just shows you that Captain Spaulding just does not give a fuck about anything. He's literally held at gunpoint and he doesn't care. He's just like, I know who you are. And then the other guy comes out of the bathroom and he knows who he is too. And of course, we get the iconic lines of, fuck your mama, fuck your sister, fuck your grandma.
Can we talk about how good the tension and the suspense is in that scene too? Like your
So
first time
good.
watching it.
Hmm.
I saw that in the theater when I was like 12 years old and I was covering my ears and like closing my eyes because I was just like so much was going on.
Hmm. Hmm. I love
It's so good.
so it's like I said, it just And then the other family member literally just comes crashing in with a big, huge mask thing head on. You're just like, I don't know what's going on. This is so much happening, like you were saying,
The
Colby.
the
It's
little dude
so
that
good.
looks like the methed up Tarantino.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, that's
Oh yeah,
mine.
I love it. I'm gonna go 28 weeks later.
Oh, I had that on mine.
That was also on
Yeah,
mine.
it's so good. I think we've talked about it before, but yeah, just the score with what's happening is just a perfect combination, and it's fucking like terrifying. It's emotional. It's a lot of things, and it is fucking fantastic.
Agreed.
Love it.
Um, I'm trying to think real quick because I'm trying to substitute the other two. Oh, fucking Predator 2.
Two.
Okay,
That big ass gang shootout. It's so fun. And then you have like the Predator fucking those dudes up like after the shootout. It's so cool. Like everybody's just getting fucked up during that shootout. Cops, the Colombians, whatever they were. It's fucking crazy.
it is wild.
It's just so, dude, Predator 2 is so fun.
It's so sweaty.
It really is. I mean, the first Predator is pretty sweaty too.
I mean, yeah, but like the second one, I feel like is more sweaty because like it's in the city, so you like you can relate more. Like you know what they're feeling.
Yeah. Fair.
Let's see. My next one is Midsummer. I don't know if you guys had that on your list.
I did not, but it's a dope ass
It's a
opening.
gnarly
Oh
opening.
my God. I remember I saw it in theaters and just like the whole sequence of you're like watching from like above the firefighters coming into the house with the emergency lights and you're literally you're following the hose. You go into the parents' room first, then you go into the sister's room. She has like the nozzle like duct tape to her face and her face is all messed up. And then of course you pan over to Danny and she's obviously very upset. Um, and then it like pans out the window and you have the title card. Um, yeah, I wasn't prepared to see the hose like duct taped to the
Hmm.
sister's mouth. So
And then later on in the movie, you see like the imprint of the
yes.
face in the mountains.
Yeah, and then you see it in the when Danny's I think she's in the bathroom or something, and
Yeah.
in the mirror behind her. Yeah, I remember seeing that in theaters. That was wild. Mm-mm.
All right. So I'm just gonna throw my favorite one out there, and it's 31
Okay. The
because
monologue with Richard Brake.
yes, Richard Brake's Doomhead monologue is fucking peak cinema for me. I love it, and I could watch that scene over and over and over again and never get sick of it. So I have like 10 more, but I just want to throw my number one out there while it's fresh on my mind.
I'm going to say my favorite before Crystal fucking steals it because I know she's going to.
What?
Scream.
Okay, well, it is my favorite, but I have another one, so
Okay,
it's
good.
fine.
Um, just I love how it was marketed as Drew Barrymore was just gonna star in this fucking horror movie and they just fucking slaughter her.
Absolutely.
It's so fucking good.
It is
And just
iconic.
yeah, everything is iconic. The fucking Jiffy popcorn, the phone call, fucking Steve,
Steve.
and then just her hanging from the fucking tree,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
While
because
her parents find her.
I was just gonna say that you can hear her mom's trying to find her on the phone, and she can't talk because her windpipe is crushed by
Hmm.
his face. So all her mom hears is like Casey literally dying on the phone. Yeah, and then it pans over into yeah, pans to the tree. She's gutted.
And that zoom in shot.
So in order for that screen or for that certain scene to be approved by like the ratings or whatever, it was like a slow pan in, but Wes Craven had to make it really fast so that got approved and it wasn't like NC-17.
What
So
the fuck?
yeah, because I guess they first originally had it like a slow pan up to her hanging from the tree and they sped it up really fast.
I like
Get
the speed up
approved.
version.
Oh yeah, I agree. I think it worked. Because you're just like, what's happening?
Yes, iconic, perfect, everything about that.
Agreed.
Okay, well, Scream was my number one, but I have another one. Urban Legend, the
Oh,
beginning of it. So good. It's so good because it's set up. The way that it's set up is making you think that the gas station attendant is gonna do something to her.
And
And
it's
you
Chucky,
yeah.
or Brad Dorff with a stutter, dude.
right? Like Brad Dourif, I don't trust him.
Yeah, and then after everything happens, you're just like, "Oh shit, everything he did made sense. Like everything that he was doing by trying to get her away from it, but not also alerting the person that was in the back seat." And then of course the ending when he's just saying, "There's someone in the back seat." And
It's
then it's like,
literally Chucky's voice
yeah.
too, screaming it.
And the little echo that's on there as it goes into the next scene.
And I
So
love
good.
I love the song she's singing too. And she's like, turn
Turn around.
around.
Yeah, and she's like singing it in her car, trying to calm herself down. And then you see like the shadow of the axe
Like, no,
behind
turn
her.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
turn
it's like, no,
around.
seriously, turn around.
Turn the fuck back around.
What movie? What's that from? Is
Old
that one of
school.
the? Oh, okay. I thought it was one of the scary movies or something.
Mm-mm.
It sounds like it would be, right?
That wedding singer guy, you can hire him as like a real wedding singer.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
legit.
I just had to throw that out.
Damn, I can't believe I left Urban Legend off the list. It's such a good pick.
I rewatched it after we talked about it last week. So that's why I was like, oh, this is gonna be it.
Hell yeah. So keeping it with Scream, I got Scream 3
So-
on mine. Because I mean, Scream's iconic. The first one's iconic, but like the feeling, like if I watched it now, knowing who Drew Barrymore is, it would probably hit a little different. But like at the time, I knew who she was, obviously from ET and shit. But like, I didn't know, so it didn't hit me quite like that. But for Scream 3, I knew who Cotton Weary is,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, shit, like he's actually going to be in the movie. We're going to see him. And then that fucking opening goes down. I was like, no, Cotton.
I
So
loved
and
Cotton too.
right?
After
And the
part two.
fucking yeah, and then the voice changer, like changing up so it's the actual voices of them. I was like, oh, like this is good. And
Dewey's
I
got her
still
voices.
fucking love that movie. I will still fucking defend Scream 3 forever.
Dewey, he has our voices.
Scream 3 is in my top three of the Scream franchise.
Yeah.
Love Scream 3 so much. Everything about it. It's so good.
I also
Absolutely.
love the opening for Scream 2 just to see Jada Pinkett Smith get slaughtered.
So good.
Mm-hmm. Good time.
I always think whenever I think of Scream 2, then I think of Scary Movie.
Yes.
Always. So funny.
Absolutely.
Ooh, that tickles.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everybody in the movie theater is just stabbing her, and they're like, this is for ruining whatever, whatever.
Like, shut the fuck up.
So good.
Oh, I love that movie so much.
I can't wait for Scary Movie 6, 7, whatever what's gonna be.
The
But
next one.
yeah, I wonder what they're gonna parody. There's so many horror movies that have come out since the last one that they released.
David Sheridan told me a couple that they're doing. One of them will be Terrifier.
Okay.
They're trying to get David Howard Thornton to play Fart the clown. But if David Howard Thornton is busy and can't do it, then David Sheridan's going to play the clown.
That's great.
But I'm excited because the Marlon Wayans is doing it and he's bringing back the old cast. I think it's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be nice to have a good scary movie again.
And rated R, not PG-13 dumb shit. Even though 3 was still pretty funny.
Yeah, but it was the start of the downfall.
I like
Yeah.
the aliens that piss out of their finger.
Yeah.
And he's sitting
Oh,
there with
that's
the finger
right.
in his mouth.
Oh yeah. I think I only really liked the first and the second one anyway. After that, like it was like
Yeah,
you
once
were
once
saying.
Charlie Sheen came, or Charlie Sheen, Charlie
Charlie
Sheen
Sheen.
came Charlie Sheen came into the scene. It'd be much better if Charlie Sheen was in it. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, once Charlie Sheen was in it, then yeah, it started to go a little downhill. Anyways, you got another one, Colby?
I have 2 more that I wrote down. One of them is Freaky. The
Okay,
opening of Freaky is the best Friday the 13th movie ever made.
that's fair.
Dude, it literally could be a Friday the 13th movie. And I think Vince Vaughn could play an amazing fucking Jason.
Yeah, I agree.
Dude, his height, his
I was gonna
stature,
say,
his
yeah.
mannerisms that he fucking
Mhm.
used. I think Vince Vaughn would kill it as Jason Voorhees.
Dude, serious Vince Vaughn is terrifying.
Dude, fucking
Funny,
Cell Block
yes.
99.
And wasn't he in the remake of Psycho or one of those?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's not the shitty part. Like that whole movie's shitty, but he's not the shitty part of it.
Right. Yeah. So he can do it.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't hate that remake.
Oh,
You can't remake the original Psycho.
shot for shot and
Ugh.
titties.
Ugh.
But yeah, that opening for Freaky, because I knew it was gonna be a horror comedy, and I know I love Christopher Landon, but I've never seen Christopher Landon go that fucking hard on like the gore and the kills and everything. Dude, Freaky is just a fun fucking movie.
You
Catherine
love
Newton.
Freaky. You
Cat
love Freaky.
I do. Catherine Newton and Vince Vaughn, they were just so good, like playing each other's characters. It's such an underrated movie, and I hate that it bombed when it came out because it came out like peak COVID. Like I think it was like right when theaters were opening again, or right before they closed, something like that. But that movie definitely deserved a sequel.
That'd be dope. What you got, Crystal?
Let's see. The next Sinister. Hello.
Oh hell yeah!
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Opening to that movie, you're just watching this family getting hanged on a tree and you have no idea what's going on. Know nothing about the movie. You're just sitting there and you're like, what's happening? Because you have no idea what you're watching. And the soundtrack too that
Hmm.
plays the whole thing. No. I love that movie, but it is scary. So
I love
that's my
that movie as well.
response.
That's a good opening. I love that movie all the way up until the very last scene, and I don't like it.
Oh really? I love it, the whole thing. I even
Yeah,
like Sinister 2 a lot.
I haven't seen it since it came out. Like it's never on anything. I gotta
Very
rewatch it.
rare, but I like the original better than the sequel for that.
Isn't Sinister 2 like basically with all the kids, I think?
Mhm.
More focused on the kids. Yeah, I think I like the first one better.
Fuck them
One of
kids.
one of the dead kids in one of the dead kids in that movie graduate or no, he didn't graduate. He went to the school that I graduated from, but he sadly took his own life a
Mm,
few years after that movie.
that's a bummer.
Mm.
Well, shit.
I just
What do I
killed the
got?
fucking mood.
Yeah, right. Way to drop that one.
Quick, say something funny. What's that stupid movie what's that thing that we always say?
John Pork?
No. I don't know what
John
that is.
Pork's back in the chat. Let's
No,
go.
the is it as bad as whatever that movie is? I can't remember.
Shiver me
There you
Oh,
timbers.
Shiver Me Timbers.
go.
How could you forget Shiver Me Timbers?
I don't
I
know.
try to forget it, and Crystal
Damn.
brings it up.
I'm gonna bring it up all the time. Mark it on my calendar. Today's
The,
the
the unofficial movie of House of Ghouls.
Don't ever say that.
Shiver Me Timbers.
day.
All right, my next one is motherfucking Blade.
Oh,
The Blood Rave
yes.
is fantastic.
That song still fucking rips too.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. And it's still the best Marvel movie ever made.
And you know what? Something I forgot to bring up on the podcast because we talked about Ryan Coogler making X-Files. What if Ryan Coogler made Blade and Michael B. Jordan was Blade?
I'm all about it.
Ooh,
All
that'd be
about it.
hot.
I would fully support that shit.
Absolutely. All about it. It sucks that Marvel is such a fucking dumpster fire right now.
Dude, who
Because
would
we should have
play
had a Blade movie already.
who would play the old man?
What in Coogler's movie?
Yeah, for Blade.
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I don't know.
That would be dope. I want a Ryan Coogler Blade so bad.
Yeah, that would go hard.
I want Ryan Coogler horror, vampire, anything.
I want him to do
No.
anything. I don't care.
Right. Whatever you make, sir, we will watch.
The man does not miss.
Mm-mm.
What's your next one?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Ghost
Yeah, you.
ship.
Oh,
Oh,
I was wondering who was going to say it.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
That's another one. Fucking solid fucking opening, and then the rest is just kind of, besides Mudvayne, the rest is just kind of blah.
It
Oh,
is.
the ending with the song.
That was my introduction to Mudvayne though,
I love that they played that song at the end.
Yeah, it's like the most infamous opening
and most mid
and
movie.
most mid movie. It's such a guilty pleasure, but it's not a good movie. But
I rewatched it a couple years ago and I forgot fucking Billy Butcher's in that movie. Carl
oh yeah, dude.
Urban,
Yeah,
fucking beardless Carl Urban, dude.
Carl Urban, fucking Gabriel Byrne.
Yeah, dude, it wasn't as bad as I remember it being. Like it still wasn't very good. I know
Mhm.
Coda loved it. She's like, this movie fucking is awesome. I was like, it's okay.
Yeah,
But that
I dig
opening
it.
is so fucking good.
And like the ending's super cheesy, but like I do like what he represents, like what he is. So like, it still hits. Still
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like it a lot too, but I always like that movie. I think it's more like it's a good movie if like you're kind of getting into watching horror movies because it has like that ghost story that's a part of it and like a ship and everything and then how it has this story of the little girl. Um but yeah, the opening they kind of, threw it all in there and then the rest was kind of just like, okay, I guess so. But yeah, when the wire goes through all of them, so good.
Yeah,
One
that
of my
shit goes hard.
favorites. One of my faves. Let's see, what else do I have on here? I think the last one that I have is the Dawn of the Dead remake because I love that movie so
Yep.
much. I
It's so
love
good.
it. hmm
Such
Um,
a good opening.
It is because like no idea what's happening. It's quiet for maybe like 30 seconds and then it's just pure chaos because the little girl obviously,
Mm.
does what she does and then it's just chaos. And I love how like when she gets into the car, there's like the camera that's over her, and then all of a sudden it like zooms up really high, and then you see a car just like slam into another car, and then like the gas station
Just
explodes.
fucking sends it.
Yeah.
And then straight into Johnny Cash.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good.
I love that. I love that whole movie. I love that opening scene too. Because like I said, it goes from quiet and then 0 to 100 in like
So
2
fucking
seconds.
fast.
Yep, like two
Dude, when
seconds.
the neighbor gets smoked by that
Oh,
ambulance.
that's right. I had that in my
Yes.
notes too. I had that in my notes too. He's standing out there with a gun, and all of a sudden the
So
ambulance just goes.
gnarly.
There you go.
Everything about that movie is so good.
It
Mhm.
is. It's such a fun time. Well, since someone else said it, I'll say it. Motherfucking it.
Okay.
Both of them.
Okay.
Miniseries and the 2017, since it's the same scene.
I
Yeah.
didn't
It's
even, I
it's
forgot
iconic.
about that one. That one is really good. That's a comfort movie of mine. I love that. Probably because I just love the soundtrack or the theme song 27 years later.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole movie is a hit for me. And funny enough, I didn't even like it the first time I watched it.
Really?
Yeah, because I had just read the book.
Oh,
I
I
just
I
read
did
the
one
book
of
before
those.
too.
okay.
Yeah, I did one of those. I've read the book before the movie came out, and then it was like too close in time, so that the book was fresh in my mind, and I was like, this movie's nothing like it. This is
Yeah.
wrong.
I
Yeah.
finished the book like a week or two before the release of the movie.
Okay. Yep. But yeah, I didn't like it the first time, and then I've watched it so many times since then. It's very much so a comfort movie, and I love it. But yeah, I still
Yeah.
have
Um,
five more if
I
you're
have I have
curious.
one more.
What you got?
I have one more too. So
It's not fucking crazy or anything, but it's hilarious. Cabin in the Woods.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Amazing opening. Like it's
it's
not
so good.
it's not violent. It's not crazy. It's just like you think you're getting a Cabin in the Woods movie like Evil Dead or something. And it's just these fucking like scientists in a bunker. I'm like, is this the right fucking movie?
right?
And then the title card pops up. I love the pop up of that title card as well.
Hmm.
It's not Evil Dead Rise level, but it's up there.
It's up there for sure. It's a good one. I love that movie.
It took me, I think I had to watch the first time I watched Cabin in the Woods, I did not like it. I did not like it at all
Really?
because I thought it was gonna be something like Evil Dead.
Hmm.
And then when it didn't turn into that, it turned into something completely crazy and different. I was like, I don't like this. But then I think I watched it maybe like two or three more times because everybody loved it. And I was
Hmm.
like, okay, let me just see. And then I was like, okay, I don't mind it now. I get it now. I understand it now. Because I think the first time I saw it, I had an idea of what it was in my head, and it wasn't that.
But do you remember when they first announced Cabin in the Woods? Like, not before any trailers or anything, just like announce the title and like I think it was the poster or like a couple stills. Everyone was bitching like, "Oh, this is a ripoff of Evil Dead." Just everyone was pissed. And then it's nothing fucking like Evil Dead. I just loved that.
I don't remember that, no, but I think I just went in I think I watched it when it came to streaming. So like
Hmm.
I don't even think I knew anything about it. I think I saw the poster for it when it was on social media and I was like, "Oh, that's a cool movie." And then I think the next time that I saw it, it was on streaming.
Mm.
So, and I think the synopsis is also very misleading, which of course it should be
Yeah.
because it would give everything away. Um, yeah, and then yeah, but like I said, it took me a little bit to get to like it and understand it, and then I was just like, actually, I really like this movie.
I just remember everyone bitching saying they're ripping off Evil Dead and shit.
Yeah, I can see that because that's what I thought it was.
Mhm.
Love Evil Dead, but I love Evil Dead, so I didn't care. I was like, yay, another one. Kind of
Me
like it. Sounds
me too.
good.
I love
Right?
Evil Dead.
Right? I was just like, okay, I'm good. I'm good with this. I was happy when I
Oh yeah,
finally liked it.
yeah, I love that one. What's your last one, Crystal?
The original Halloween.
Ooh,
I like
Actually,
Rob Zombie's opening better.
I feel like I picked the 78 one because I thought one of you guys would be picking the
Mm.
Rob Zombie one, so I didn't put it on my list. I like it because I think I like it because it's 1978 and there's no lore, there's nothing about Michael
Mm.
Myers. You have no idea who this person is, no idea anything. So you're just watching this little boy put on a clown mask, grab a butcher knife and kill his sister and then come outside. And his parents take the mask off. So just from that alone, you like have to assume that like, oh, there's this boy, he has like a pretty nice upbringing. You know, he's got a mom and a dad, a sister. It's Halloween. Everything seems chill. So, like, who is this person? So I think that's why I like this opening so much, is because I'm thinking back, like, when it came out, nobody knew anything about Michael Myers. Obviously, with the sequels and the remakes and everything,
Mm.
now everybody knows who he is. But I think it was never the story of Michael Myers was not explained through like the sequels. So I think that's why I like the opening so much.
absolutely.
I just thought of the news.
But
You hear who was cast in the new Carrie remake?
Who?
Matthew Lillard.
Wait, I feel like I did read
In
that.
Mike Flanagan's Carrie adaptation that he's making, Matthew Lillard was cast.
I think I did read that. Did they say what role he's gonna play? I don't know. Who would he
Carrie's
play?
mom. They're
Uh,
doing like gender.
uh,
Um,
I
I'm
mean,
just kidding. I'm
I was
just
like,
kidding.
I don't think that's what I read.
No, I don't remember the role, but yeah, there's that.
Really? I wonder who he would play. What male figure, what dominant male figure was there in Carrie?
I don't know, but I'm excited.
yeah,
Huh,
Maybe he's playing Carrie.
that'd be wild.
who
She's probably like a
knows?
teacher or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe a teacher. I don't know.
That's what I'm guessing, like a teacher or principal.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm trying
Oh
to
yeah.
think back to the book, and like there wasn't really any. Yeah, I don't know. Cool.
Very cool. All right. So yeah, I'll just run through my last five then.
Yeah.
So keeping kind of in whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. Next one is Beazle.
Yes.
It's similar to it is what I was trying to say.
Very close to it.
Yeah. But yeah, Beazle fucking rips. Final Destination 2,
How did we forget all the Final Destination
Yes.
movies?
right? The opening that has scarred an entire generation. Hatchet,
Yes.
right?
God, Ian's got the bangers
I
right
do. And
now.
then we're gonna finish up in the 80s here. So we've got The Stepfather. I don't know if you guys seen the original. That opening's fucking it's wild.
I just think of the remake because Penn Badgley's in it, and I
I was
love to
just
show
gonna say
you.
that. I was just gonna say that. I was like, I just think of the remake.
Yeah, the
Oh,
remake's Penn Badgley and Amber Heard.
that's true, yeah. And then
That's right.
what's his name is the stepfather, and I
I
forgot to mention in my what I watched, I started watching Nip Tuck again.
oh
It's the guy
yeah.
from Nip Tuck, so that it all comes full circle. And then my last one is Twilight Zone the movie because that opening fucked me up when I was a kid.
Oh my God, that's
Yes.
such a good one too. Ian said, I'm gonna do the work this week, guys.
Oh,
I know
also
You
openings.
do anything.
Urban Legend 2, another movie inside of a movie.
That's true.
hmm
Very true.
That's a good one. Oh, Colby forgot to say what we were watched this week. You, because
I finished it this morning.
you did. I'm on
Hmm.
episode 5, I think.
Do you love it?
I really do. I
Crazy.
really do. Ian, do you
I
watch it at
I've
all?
I've never watched an episode of you.
it's so good.
Oh, it's really good. I started cracking up when the kid threw the knife at the chick. I was
Dude,
I was like, oh my gosh.
is that his real kid?
I don't know. I
They
don't know.
look
It's
so
very
alike.
similar. Yeah.
Um, what's your favorite season of You?
Oh God, I love Quinn, so
Love's
it's
my favorite.
probably season
Yeah,
two, like
two's my
new season
favorite.
two. I like season one because it's just the first one, but I loved the second season so much. It was so
Coda
good.
makes fun of me because how obsessed I am with Love and her as an actress.
Well, we talked about this the other day. She's
Hmm.
amazing in literally everything that she does and all the series that she does, like all the Mike Flanagan series. So,
Hmm.
um, yeah, I'm almost done with it. But yeah, I think I don't know, this season's really good so far, so I'm excited.
It's
It's
good.
definitely up there with the seasons of
It.
which ones I like.
I think it's my third favorite season.
What's your second favorite? First season?
Season one.
Season one, so it's two, one, and then I don't know what season five.
Five. Yeah, five.
Five. Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, and also I cannot stand Bronte.
Oh my God. Okay, first of all, I love
Could they
how
have
she gives
picked a
her she gave herself the name of Emily Bronte who were Wuthering Heights. Like, get out of here. Like, no. I don't like her either. I think that whole storyline is stupid and it's annoying.
her jawline really bugs me.
I was excited to see her in it because she was in Cam. She's the actress from Cam.
Oh, okay,
The movie?
yeah,
You know which one I'm talking about?
yeah. Hmm.
Um, and I was excited to see her in it because I haven't seen her in anything, and I love the movie Cam, but I hate the storyline between her and Joe so
It
far.
only gets worse.
That's just annoying. Also, Joe is the worst too, so I can't really say if it's good because Joe's annoying. So I don't know.
I love Penn Badgley, but I hate Joe.
Oh my God, I hate Joel Goldberg or whatever the hell his name is
Dude, Ian needs to watch this show.
yeah, you
I'm telling you, if you
do.
watch the first season or the first episode of You, you're gonna be fucking hooked. It's like crack.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll check it out.
Crack is bad, but You is good.
Thanks. That's about okay.
It is cool because I remember when it first came out, everyone was always like, "Oh, what are you watching?" You're like, "Oh, I'm watching you." And it's funny because he's a stalker. So it's like, haha, I'm watching you. It's creepy.
Ah,
Yeah.
What was the what's the book called? Hidden Bodies?
I think I don't remember.
I want to read the book.
Didn't remember. Yeah. But I'll let you know what I think when I'm done. I should be done with it this weekend.
I can't wait to hear.
well, I guess that'll about do it then. So for everyone watching and listening, full disclosure, We're gonna have another episode out next week, but it's gonna be a little quick episode. It's gonna be a different. It won't be any like news or anything like that for the most part, because we're gonna record that one tomorrow so that we can put it out while me and Colby are off getting killed by Tahoe Joe.
Woo!
So you can look forward to that. But yeah, as far as this week, we have any final thoughts? Anything else to say before we get out of here?
Go see Clown in a Cornfield, because the week this releases is the week of the release of the movie. So I didn't even get to talk about what I did. I watched Clown in a Cornfield with Adam Caesar and Eli Craig. It was a blast. They did horror trivia before the movie. They only asked 2 questions, but I got picked for one of them, and I won this big ass Final Destination poster behind me. It's Final Destination 6. I'm probably gonna put it on that fucking closet door right there.
Oh, yeah.
But dude, it was a blast. Like, we hung out. Like, Adam sat with us during the fucking movie, and then we hung out with Adam at Terror Vision for like almost 2 hours after. And then the guy who plays Friendo the Clown is the same guy who plays uh you guys have seen Vincent in Ghostland, right?
Yes.
Well, you know how there's
Yeah.
the big fat guy and then the like chick with like the wig?
Mhm.
He's the guy that plays the chick in the wig.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, super cool. So we hung out with him. I think I talked to Eli for a little while, but Eli went back to his hotel room. So it was me, Adam, and then BJ, who plays Friendo and does like all the stunts and everything for Friendo. And he was telling me, he's like, yeah, he's like, I'm always masked characters and I do the stunts. And he's like, have you seen Instant of Ghostland? I was like, have I? Like, that movie fucking traumatized me. But yeah, he was super nice. Just, and then Adam is just genuinely one of the nicest people. Like, I wish I got it on video of me and Adam finally meeting, because I don't know who was more excited to meet who, and it would like it made me want to cry, like how excited and how loud he yelled Colby. It was so sweet.
I saw his Instagram video that he did and you were in the lineup.
Oh yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, I love Adam so much. And I love how he was just wearing big ass red Crocs.
I saw that in the video you sent us.
Yeah, I have a video of I did like a fucking like 6 minute long interview with him, like just standing outside of Terror Vision, that I'm gonna post sometime this weekend. So,
Hell yeah.
but yeah, it was a blast. And then Tuesday, I got invited to go see Bring Her Back. So I'm going to Chicago on Tuesday to see that as well.
Hell yeah. It's gonna be sick.
Yep. That's all for me.
Crystal, you got anything?
Nope. Rest in peace, both of you, for next weekend. I'm gonna be the sole host of this podcast now. You guys are gonna die. I'm just kidding. I don't want to say that. You guys have to get on fucking planes. I'm not trying to Final Destination your ass or anything.
What's said is said.
Yeah, I'm not scared of flying or anything.
You'll be fine. You'll be great.
Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Well, for another week of House of Ghouls, that'll do it for us. So we appreciate you all watching and listening. Again, make sure you hit us up on the socials, our individual ones, our podcast ones, all of them. Give us a 5-star rating, all that fun shit. We appreciate it. And again, we will see you next week for a quick, short episode, but there'll be some content out there for you to enjoy. And we'll be off getting killed in the wilderness while Crystal takes over the show.
We're gonna hang out with Mike Rock and Dylan Brown.
That's right. It's gonna be a fun fucking time. So stay tuned for all that. But yeah, again, thank you for everything. We appreciate it. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
What if everything you know is someone else's dream?
There you go. That's it.